Have you ever noticed how some thoughts refuse to leave your head, like an unfinished sentence echoing for hours?
All the time. I'll forget entire days, but the one thing I didn't finish keeps replaying in my mind. Like a stuck song.
That's not just overthinking. It's something psychologists call the Zeigarnik Effect, the tendency for our brains to cling to incomplete tasks.
So basically, my brain hates loose ends.
Exactly. The effect was discovered by Bluma Zeigarnik, a Russian psychologist in the 1920s. She noticed waiters could recall unpaid orders perfectly, but as soon as the bills were settled, the details vanished.
That's so specific. And so true. Once I submit a report at work, I forget every word of it. But if it's half done, it lives rent-free in my head.
Because completion gives the brain closure. It signals done, allowing your memory to release it. Unfinished things, on the other hand, keep the brain's attention circuit active.
So that's why I can't relax when my to-do list isn't crossed out.
Exactly. The Zeigarnik effect is like a mental bookmark you didn't ask for. Every open tab in your life, emails, projects, even conversations, keeps consuming focus in the background.
That explains why I feel exhausted even when I haven't done much. My brain's multitasking with ghosts of half-finished things.
Yes, it's not just tasks, it's emotions too. Arguments without resolution, dreams half-chased, promises half-kept. They all stay alive in the mind because your brain doesn't know the story ended.
That actually hurts a little. It means even silence after a fight is still noise in the mind.
Beautifully said. The Zeigarnik effect is both curse and gift. It keeps tension alive, but it's that same tension that drives completion, curiosity, and creativity.
So the same force that gives me anxiety is also the reason I finish anything at all?
Exactly. Think of it as nature's built-in motivation system. The discomfort of incompletion nudges you to finish.
That makes sense. I always dread starting something, but once I do, it bothers me not to finish.
That's the loop at work. It's why we binge shows, read just one more chapter, or stay up late fixing a detail no one else will notice. The mind is chasing closure.
And I guess it explains why unfinished conversations feel worse than bad ones. At least with closure, you can move on.
Exactly. An open loop demands mental space. Closure frees it. The Zeigarnik effect is your brain's way of saying, I need to tie this thread before resting.
So, how do we quiet it? Just finish everything?
That's one way, but not the only way. Bluma Zeigarnik found that even writing down an unfinished task gives your mind permission to let go. It's like offloading it to paper.
So journaling and to-do lists aren't just productivity tools, they're psychological relief valves.
Exactly. When you write it, your brain trusts that it's safe to stop replaying it. You've acknowledged the loop.
That's brilliant. No wonder I sleep better when I brain dump before bed.
That's your mind thanking you for giving it closure. Sleep and unfinished thoughts don't coexist well.
That's so true. It's like I can't drift off until I've mentally resolved everything, even imaginary scenarios.
And that's where the Zeigarnik effect meets imagination. Your brain can't tell the difference between an incomplete task and an incomplete thought. Both keep looping until resolved.
So my brain's working overtime on problems that don't even exist yet.
Exactly. But here's the upside. That same loop fuels creativity. Many breakthroughs come from leaving something unfinished on purpose.
Really?
Yes, artists, writers, scientists, they often stop mid-flow. Hemingway ended his writing sessions mid-sentence so he'd be eager to return. The brain keeps processing subconsciously, even in rest.
That's fascinating. So the secret to creative momentum is strategic incompletion.
Leave a little undone, just enough to pull you back tomorrow.
So the Zeigarnik effect isn't bad. It just needs management.
Right. It's like fire. Controlled, it cooks. Uncontrolled, it burns.
So what's the practical takeaway?
First, notice your open loops. The unfinished tasks, unanswered texts, unspoken words. Awareness is the first step to control.
And then?
Then decide which ones matter. Not every loop deserves closure. Some are just noise pretending to be important.
That's hard. My brain gives them all the same weight.
True, but learning to prioritize closure is peace. Write down what's pending. Forgive what can't be changed, and finish what aligns with your goals.
That actually feels freeing. Like choosing which mental tabs to close.
We can't live without open loops. They drive progress, but we can choose which ones to feed.
I like that. Feels like mental minimalism.
That's exactly what it is. Every closed loop is reclaimed energy. Every completed thought is returned focus.
And unfinished ones?
They whisper until you listen, or until you forget why they mattered.
That's haunting.
It is, but also poetic. Those whispers remind us we care. People without open loops aren't peaceful. They're detached.
So balance is the goal. Enough open loops to stay curious, but not so many that we drown in them.
Spot on. A curious mind thrives on the tension between unfinished and complete. Too little tension, and there's no drive. Too much, and there's no rest.
That's such a delicate balance.
It's the essence of human progress. We're designed to chase closure, but also to find meaning in the chase itself.
That actually makes me feel better about my restless brain. Maybe it's not broken. It's just motivated.
That's a beautiful way to see it. The Zeigarnik Effect is proof that unfinished doesn't mean unworthy. It just means alive.
That's such a comforting thought.
Because it's true. The things we can't stop thinking about are often the things that matter most.
So, next time something keeps looping in my head, I'll ask why it's fighting to stay.
Perfect. Sometimes that answer alone is the closure you need.
So, what did Bluma Zeigarnik teach us in the end?
That the human mind isn't designed for perfection. It's designed for progress. The tension of almost finished is what keeps us moving.
That's weirdly inspiring.
It should be. Because every unfinished idea, every unsent message, every paused dream, it's proof you're still in motion.
And that motion is life itself.
Exactly. We are creatures of incompletion, forever chasing our next resolution.
So the goal isn't to close every loop. It's to keep the right ones open long enough to grow.
Beautifully said.
I guess that's why even after people leave our lives, their stories stay open inside us.
Yes, because emotional closure is the hardest kind. We don't just close it, we carry it.
That's painful, but kind of hopeful too.
Because it means we're wired to remember meaning. The Zeigarnik Effect doesn't just make us productive, it makes us human.
So unfinished doesn't always mean incomplete. Sometimes it means still becoming.
100%. And maybe that's the most peaceful thought of all.
So, what's the final takeaway?
When your mind won't stop replaying something, don't fight it. Ask it what it needs to finish. Then finish it, or forgive it. Either way, you'll rest easier.
That's closure in its purest form.
Yes, the kind that lets you finally exhale.
You know, I feel like this conversation just closed one of my own loops.
Then we've done our job.
And I guess the next one starts right after this outro.
Yes. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to The Curiosity Vault, where we uncover the hidden forces shaping your thoughts and behavior. Until next time, stay curious.